Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day. Let's go ahead and make sure you all can hear me. If you would please go ahead, type the number 1 in the comment section, the chat box. Let me know that you can. I would greatly appreciate it. As you do, keep in mind that everything we look at here today is for educational purposes only, and nothing is meant to be advice or recommendations. Right? If you like what you see, make sure you go ahead and follow along with the various social platforms that we're on. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, our 2 primary platforms that we are doing this live training on. We do it on a couple of others as well, Twitch and so forth. But follow us on all the different social platforms. We have different content going up on each and every one of those. Morning, say hey. Hey, Obstrator, good morning. Morning, Erica, John, Chris, Ed. Some of you guys were late last night with me at the GAPS training. And you're here bright and early. Good to see. All right. So with that, let's go ahead and jump right in. I want to start off with the futures. Well, CPI just came out, and it must be good. I didn't see the numbers yet. It must be good, but we had a huge jump. We're talking about from 44.16 up to 44, we'll call it 36. 20-point move on the ES. We're now up 28 points to the upside. On the YM, we're up 121 points. It's been a nice climb there as well. NASDAQ, huge-looking candle, huh? From about 44 up to 74, so actually 174, so 130-point move there. So we're up 180 on NASDAQ. The RUT, I'm glad to see that come back a little bit, 14.5. It's always helpful for my iron condors. Bitcoin, they even got a boost from it. We're up 700 points right now to about 40,500-ish. Right? Ethereum is up 48 points. I gave a lot back on Ethereum, though. Let's see. Are we seeing that on others? We see that same type of wick on Bitcoin. Gold has had a big spike as well. So mixed message there. I wonder if the CPI was high. Consumer Price Index. What does it cost you to buy stuff? Right? I wonder if that was high. And the gold market is saying, hey, people are going to have more flight to safety because of it. And then we go to crude, and crude's been climbing. They're up about $3.50 right now, at about $98. A lot of this is coming in. The fears of the pullbacks yesterday were, hey, China's in all this problems going on right now. All these people locked up. They're not going to use energy, oil. There's going to be a surplus. Price went down. And today we hear, some cities in Shanghai are opening back up, so things are looking better again. So we're back up a couple of dollars now on fuel, on gas, oil. So let's see a quick look there. So we're up 34 on the ES, 150 on the Dow, and 200 on the NASDAQ, right? So overall, strong move to the upside there. All right, let's go take a look at the trades from yesterday. I'm going to share some with you that I did. I'm going to ask you guys to do the same, share the trades with me that you did from yesterday. Again, we're trying to keep this as a community. This is not just me teaching. Let's all participate and get involved here. It makes for a much better, listen, you remember if you sat in a classroom, right, and you just had to listen to the teacher for an hour. Oh, my God. But if it was class participation, you were involved, there was a project, it was a team effort. There you go. That's what this is, right? So drop them all in. So with that, turn my paper around. First one was American Express, AXP. They got a downgrade from JP Morgan. And let's bring that up here. Amex. AXP. I'm so used to writing Amex when I do things. When I send the Amex bills off to my assistant when she codes them for us. And I just write Amex, AMEX. I type that in for the symbol, of course. So they had gapped down. I said we wanted a bear call spread above 182, which was up here somewhere, right? On American Express yesterday, we were able to get so I didn't do the 182s. Well, I did, but I didn't. I did the 180 credit spread yesterday. I couldn't get enough premium on the 182s. I sold the 180 and I bought the 182 half for $1.35 credit. I bought it back later in the day for about 80 cents. So what does that give me? 55 cents profit on it. Not a bad one yesterday. And then Lowe's was one I liked a lot. LOW. All right. And look at this line. So we called those out as a bear call spread above 207. Okay. If you did it and you held it, it worked out fine. But guys, we talked about this yesterday, and this is probably one of the last times you hear me say anything about this for a while, is the gap, right? When I run the statistical analysis on Lowe's, it tells me there was a very high propensity we're going to fill that gap today, the day, yesterday, trading day. And we did. We gapped down. This was our opening price right here. This line on top was our closing price. We moved back up. I don't have the exact. Actually, I do. I bought the $200 call around 935, 936, and sold out of it about 949. So 35 to 50, make it around that time frame, is about 15 minutes. Bought the option at 575, the calls. But Rob, it gapped down. Yes, but we're looking for the gap fill. So if it gapped down, we're looking to see, can we move back up and fill that gap? And it did. It filled that gap in a very fierce, quick fashion. Did it go higher? Could I have taken more? Yeah, but I'm not trying to get more. I got the gap fill. I'm good to go. We got in at 575, got out at 810. That's a $2.35 profit in 15 minutes. I will take it all flipping day long. There were a couple others that worked out well as well yesterday. I didn't take them all. Don't have the time for all of them. That's for darn sure. So let's see how you guys did yesterday. Trip, I appreciate the update there. I'll read it out in a sec. Paul put it in as well. CPI rose 8.5%, hotter than expected. Robin said, Rob, curious to know, do you sit in front of the screen all day, or do you take a break midday? So, Robert, most of my trading is done in the morning. 9:30 till 11-ish is where most of my trading is done. I've got a 6-pack of computers right here where you're sitting. I'm working on the far left bottom computer. That is where my charts are. On top one is where I have my, I'm viewing what you guys see, right? And then I've got 4 of the monitors here. I have a laptop to my left, which is also trading. And then further left, I have 2 computers, which are everything but trading. No trading on them at all, okay? And what happens, or what I do, is I set a lot of alarms up. So I can do what I need to do here, turn around and do everything else, work on business and family and whatever else got to be done, and then come back over here when an alarm goes off. Lunchtime, I don't trade at all. I tend to stay away 11:30-ish till about 1:30. I'm not really interested at all. My stops are all in place. My targets are in place. I don't need to be there. If I do come back, it's going to be in the afternoon, usually after 1:30, but for me, normally closer to 2 if I come back. But many days, I just don't have the time to get back. So most of mine is done during the day. Tripp said the same thing. CPI was up 1.2%. Prices are going up on everything. That's not news. You're right, Tripp. You're absolutely right. Crazy what's going on with it. So Robert said, stop that on the SPX. Erica said SPY 57%. Amazing Amazon. There you go, Alan. Morning, Derek. Let's see. John said SPX bull put spread 60 cents. Brandon, I found waiting until the last hour many times is better for me, at least. And what we're finding is, guys, with SPX, and actually Brandon came in and taught a little bit on SPX in our last Inner Circle training we did, which was a full day live training. We do half a day on Friday, half a day on Saturday. So he came in on Saturday to talk about the SPX, and he talked about the pricing crush or failure. You're seeing a lot more of it taking place closer to the very end of the day, that last hour. So you're always going to get a better opportunity there for that because the market makers are holding prices up. Maybe artificially, but regardless, they're holding them up. So good job there, John. Netflix was nice, Alan said. Great. SPY puts for Evelyn, 26 cents. Good job. Chris said, no trades Monday, took the day off. There you go. I love it. I want a day off. I'm doing it. John said, picking up the gap strategy this morning. Yeah, John, you will not be disappointed about it. I mean, it is just rocking stuff. Guys, we're working on a replay page for it. We'll share that once we get it so you could look at the training we did last night if you didn't catch it. Ops trader SPY bear call spread 98% winner. Nice. NVIDIA bear call spread 20% winner. I love it. Derek said, Rob, do you spot the opening gap right before the market opens or as soon as the market opens? So I look at pre-market charts, Derek, right? So I don't have the chart here. I switched over and I looked at an option, and TradeStation doesn't like me when I do that, and it changes it out. So I got to put this back to a current custom session where I'm going 24-hour. So here on Lowe's, as an example, Lowe's is gapped up. They're up in pre-market $1.39. So I already know they're gapped, Derek. I already know. When I look at the main page on my TradeStation here, on my symbol grid, right, my spreadsheet looking thing, I can see what the net change is, right, on all of these. And they're going to be numbers there. I mean, they're going to be movement or else they can't be on my list, right? So crowdsource, again, we had it 2 days ago. It's back. Goldman Sachs upgraded it today, right? Crowdsource up $11. Is that one good for a gap? Probably not. For a gap fill? Probably not, right? ABC, very good chance. CAH, good chance. Cisco, yep, good chance. DPZ, maybe. NTAP, good chance. Race, maybe. Starbucks, they're only down 38 cents now, so they've come back. So I could see all that already, Derek. So I know right now what I'm looking at. These are the stocks I'm looking at for the gaps. And I'll look at what's on my pop list as well. And I'll just go and I'll sort by change. Right? And then I'll go look and say, okay, what do we have? So let me fix that. I hate that it scrolls that over. So Amazon is up $47. I've got a lot of stocks that are up. The question is, are they going to fill that gap or not? Right? So I've got to go run some numbers on some of these. So I look at what's on my list. I look at what my pop stocks are. Right? And I got a pretty good understanding of who gaps where on pop. All right? So I hope that helped, Derek. So let's go ahead and take a look at today's candidates. Put together my watch list. ABC is the very first one. Let's get this off of there. All right. So what do we got going on? Okay. So ABC right now is down $1.68. Oh, let me do this. Me forgot. I need to copy this. Nope, that's not what I want. I need to copy this to another page so I could see it all without having to keep flipping back and forth. It just takes way too long for that. All right. So let's go back here. Good. So ABC, they got a downgrade from Morgan Stanley. By the way, Morgan Stanley was a busy puppy this day. They got a downgrade from Morgan. They're down $1.68. They're sitting at 161. So they're right at support. I'm going to be a little bit hard pressed to take a bearish trade on this unless we can break the 160 level and then a possible bear call spread above. I still want to look above that 164 if possible. So I'm not excited about the bearishness on this bullish pattern is what it comes down to, right? So CAH, they got an upgrade from no other Morgan, right? They are right now up $1.62 to $63 even, right? So, okay, nice. So they got above that 62.5. All right, so I want the stock above 63.5, and I'm going to look at a bull put spread below 62. All right. CRWD, CrowdStrike. I don't know why I keep calling it CrowdSource. CrowdStrike. All right. So they closed in a bullish neutral bias yesterday. They are right now up $12. After I still have the sheet from the other day, I think. All right. Oh, DoD contract is what it was. That I have it here. They got a DoD contract. After that, Goldman stepped in and goes, "Oh, we need to upgrade them," which was a smart move on their part, right? So they're now up $12 to 228.5. So we're at resistance right now, guys. So we could look at a bull put spread below 213. But I'm going to write down not my fave on this one because we're all the way up here at this point at resistance. If we start to fall, immediately our bear call spread, our bull put spread goes against us. It starts going up in value. So I'm not excited about it on that one. I would rather it get up to 230 pull back and bounce, and I did something below the 229. But it's just not my favorite candidate with the move that it's already made. All right. Cisco is number 4. So Cisco got a downgrade from Citigroup. Now, I don't know if they got downgraded yesterday by somebody, but I mean, you had a great channel. 54 to 56 was an amazing move. I know people that were playing on condors, credit spreads off of it, just short-term channel trades. It was wonderful, and we broke yesterday. So, and right now we're at 51.81, so we're down below this 52.64. So we're looking for a bear call spread above 53 on this one. All right. DPZ is our next one. So DPZ Domino's Pizza, upgrade by Citigroup. They are right now up $4. Come on, where's my mouse? That's the bad thing about 6 monitors. You lose the darn mouse sometimes. So we're up $4 right now to $3.92. Wow. So $3.92.95. Wait. Or next. Guys, here's my problem. We're pressing up against the 8 moving average, shy of it. 392 or 395 is the 8. We're in an overall bearish bias, true bear, no less. I'm not interested in this one. We're going to pass. All right. So NTAP is next. Guys, this is number 3 left. So go ahead and drop in the can that you want me to take a look at today. And we'll do just that. So they got a downgrade from Morgan on NTAP. They're down $1.35 right now. And again, if you can tell me what you're looking to do with the candidate, that would be great. I'll pull the pre-market numbers, but if you could tell me what you're looking to do, that would be wonderful, right? At least I'm in the right headspace with you. So where are we? 75, 77. We're going to look at a bear call spread above 77. Right, then we've got Race, R-A-C-E. Let me go look at Race. They're up right now $4 to $225. They got an upgrade. I don't have the who down next to them, so probably wasn't that important. It's a very weird name. Race is Ferrari, by the way. Right? If you don't know them. A little bit harder to get good open interest on their options. So almost always best to do selling on these. So upgrade by somebody, right? Didn't even recognize the name actually. So, and they're sitting at 225 right now. So they're up here. So we'll be looking at a bull put spread below 220. So you go to the 220, 217 halves. You're looking at 90 cents. Let's go here. Sorry, 285, 60. So 160, $1.25 on that 250 spread. Now that's yesterday, right? If we go the opposite direction, we're probably looking at closer to 60 cents on the spread, right? Which I'll gladly take. Okay. And then last is Starbucks. They got a downgrade by Citi. They're actually at a break even right now. There's no price movement. They were down in pre-market. So they were down in pre-market, right, down here today, and they've come back up. It still shows down, well, now down 23 cents. You can see where this candle just opened up, right? But point is, very little movement on this one. So I can't get excited about a move like this ever, right? So we're going to wait on this one. There's just not enough movement. Listen, if you can get a bear call spread above 85, that would be great, but I just don't. That's not a Starbucks, right? 85s yesterday were 11 cents and the 86 were 7. No. There's nothing there for me to do, okay? All right, let's see what you guys got for your candidates for today. Put them in there, folks, because we're going to wrap it up as soon as we're done. So let me go ahead and switch this over. And by the way, as we're setting this up, remember Friday is a holiday, so options expire this Thursday. So Paul is asking for KMX. was on my list this morning, Paul, but there was something about them that I didn't keep them. What was it? Was it the options on them? They had monthly options only on them. Now, we could take advantage of that still, but on top of that, with a monthly option, there's no open interest on anything that is in April. Right now, I could look to May. I have one strike that has enough open interest, but I'm paying a lot of money for that option. Okay. So, when I look at it, you're in an overall, well, it's a neutral bias now. Came out of the bearish 2 days ago. It's in a neutral bias. We had this downtrend line drawn in there. Seems to have violated on the upside. KMX this morning is down $4. See, this is where it's taking a bullish trade against the bearish pattern. Had you taken this bull breakout yesterday, right? You popped your head above the trees and said, ooh, it's pretty cool up here. And someone today went, nah, and just came right back down, right? We're down $4 to $99 right now. Trade the pattern at hand. If the market is bearish, your stock is bearish, you've got the best opportunity for the setup is right there. So, and you've got earnings coming out on it. Maybe that's actually what drove it, Paul, right? Was earnings. I remember seeing that this morning, right? Yeah, that was the earnings. So, yeah, you got bearish opportunity to the downside, no question. It looks like you can move it down to about that $95 level, which is at 99 now. All right. So I hope that helps. Let me know down in the comments below. Alan's asking for NVIDIA. Let's put that one over there as well. See where it's at pre-market. It's up 783 right now. Bullish break at 226 and a retest. Yes. And Alan, here's the thing, right? What do you got there? You know it, Alan. I know you know it. But there's a clear and concise entry right there. Break above. We're right now at 227. Excellent. Pull back towards that 225 half and bounce. And there's the entry. 244 is resistance. So we got 25 to 45, call it 20 points. We can move $27 in 2 days. So that means about $13, $14 a day is the potential movement in there. So very, 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 very nice. I like it. Like it a lot, Alan. Robert's asking for puts on the Qs. Right. So, Robert, it's definitely in a bearish bias right now. It's up $6.37, which puts it at 347. So, Robert, we're right there. If you get a rollover in the Qs, yes. But that's the key. If the NASDAQ starts to roll to the downside, yes, you've got the opportunity. If you're wrong and you're right at that resistance level, at that 347 half, and it pops, you've got the smallest potential risk in that trade. So I like it. Just realize you're fighting the overall trend. You need that failure to take place. And the NASDAQ could do it right at that point. Hope that helps, Robert. Let me know. Andres is asking for NEO. NEO was a good gap trade as well yesterday, by the way. Right? Yesterday, NEO. Yep. Good gap trade. I'm not suspending of production. Let's hit escape here. Big old fib. Right? So NEO right now is up 73 cents. So Andres, we're still in this very bearish bias right here. It puts us at 2042. We're still down below our moving averages. I'm not the guy that is the early bird getting to the company saying, oh, this is where it pops, this is where it goes up from here. That's not me. So I'm looking bearish. If we could break the 1942, I've got plenty of opportunity to the downside. If we break, let's see, where is it? About down to about $12. So we need a fib inside of here, though. So right about that midpoint, 15 and a half. All right. I hope that helps. Trip said Chewy has not made it down to the bottom. Let's go take a look. All right. Chewy's not made down to the bottom line of the triangle. Looks like a breakout of the wedges coming. Your thoughts? If it breaks out anywhere before May 4th, Trip, it's a false break. And when I say that, here's your breakout here as well. Now, does that mean it won't go up or it won't go down? No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that at all. It's not a guarantee that it's going to, fail. All I'm saying is to get the ideal break, we want that between April 22nd and May 19th. I don't know where the heck I got May 4th. All right. So, but that's what we're looking at for breakout inside of that range. All right. Let's see. But anything else, Trip? Now, that doesn't negate you trading it off of these lines, right? Down to 43.63 to 37. Okay. Let's see. John's looking at the Qs. But this time as a bullish move. Break above the 347.38 fib, retest long target for the 8 and 20 on moving averages. Yes, which puts you up about 353, John. So I like that setup. Again, going back to where Robert was coming from, if we get the push up with the retest and the bounce, right? If we fail, you got to be cautious on trying to take that type of trade. Ras is asking for Twitter. TWTR. Let's go see what Twitter is. They're up 94 cents right now. All right, I like it. I like that it bounced off the moving average. That puts them at about 48, so we're just above. Ras, if it were me, I'd want to see it go a little bit higher and then pull back. Get me back closer to the 47.5, 48-ish level and bounce, and that's where we are now is at 48. So I don't want to just take that small break. I want the pullback. So give me a little bit more run. Even when the market opens, a little more run and a pullback and a bounce, that's the best opportunity there for me. Right? You're welcome, Paul. Evelyn said SPY up to 448. So let's take a look there. And then she had a down one in there also. SPY up to 448. You've got a confluence of the 8 and the 21 there, Evelyn. And then down to 436. Yeah. I've got 440. In there. I understand what you're doing. Or if it fails from here, to move down to 36. I've got 33 as support, but you're in the same ballpark, right? That would be a target range because of price, right? So yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I like it. Just keep in mind, SPY right now is up 485 at 445, we'll call it. Right? So we're sitting right in here. So if it could fail off that 447, you've got 441 as a target. All right. Karen, I hope that helped on SPY for you as well. And then Derek's asking for PayPal. Let's put it in here too. Let's see where it is pre-market. YPL. All right. They're up 245 at 112. So, I'm going to stretch this up just a little bit there because it's a little small. Let's see. Looking for a bearish trade rollover off the 236 fib line. Yeah, if it makes it up there, where is it now? 112.26. I'm all about it, Derek. I like the thought in your head. If you can get the push and the fail, great. Keep in mind, if the market's going in the same direction, it's always a better deal. But there's nothing that says you can't trade contrarian. You just got to keep in mind that it could go the opposite way. All right. So, Sean, could you go ahead and drop in the link for Trading Like a Boss, if you would, please? Guys, keep in mind, on this page, you've got this Trading the Gap right now. That's going to change out, right? We're actually changing this whole page up. You're going to start to see Power Hour on the left-hand side. You're going to see Coach's Corner on the far right. And whatever the training we're doing this week is will be in the middle. And we'll have a few other ones, a few other free resources down below. This page will always stay free. It's not something that we're going to, be promoting any products off of. It is all free trainings that we do off of here. But guys, make sure that you are coming to our Power Hour each and every Monday. We have such great results coming out of there. I see amazing trades that people are taking because of it. So make sure you check it out. All right. So with that, make it a profitable day. Stay focused on the quest to becoming a great trader. Keep crushing it. And remember, you're just one trade away. Take care, everybody. I will see you all at our next update. Bye for now.